How is it going, everybody? My name is Copyright, and to finish off our week of alternative win cons, I want to show you my meal to kill deck, or better said, two of them, because I first thought that the basic easy meal deck is not good enough. It's also nothing new, nothing innovative, and nothing that brings you entertainment. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna put link down in the description to the deck list, but I'm not gonna to play with it because of a simple reason. This deck is terrible against control decks, and I encounter so much control decks. This is why I also decided to make the meal to kill big. This is what we are gonna look more detailed, but let's first check meal to kill normal. I think a lot of you already know it, and I have here a special combo that I integrated that I want to talk about. This was my idea behind it. This is basically easy turns turned into easy meal, if it's okay. You can easily exclude Epiphany, but it's just a strong card, so you can keep it. And the basic combo is to get to 7 mana and to 1 turn meal your opponent, and this is easy possible here. We're gonna check it how, and then we're gonna check the other deck. So as I said, to get to 7 mana, really easy. We have some cards that provide us with constant land drop, but we have also some ramp cards with our Celestus, but also Unexpected Windfall creates 2 treasure tokens, so you usually can complete the combo at turn 5, maybe turn 6 latest, where you can have 7 mana and put the combo off. With more mana you can make a bigger combo, but usually this combo is more than enough to 1 turn meal your opponent. And here is the combo, by the way, let's check it out. This is our Seagate Stormcaller, Maddening Cacophony, not the biggest part of the combo, but can be a finisher. Then Galvanic Lituration, Dedidious Laughter, and Rutha. Let's check the card that maybe are not often used. This is Rutha, Mercurial Artist, and she's 3 mana for a 1/4, so a good blocker. You can bring her in turn 3 and provide some blocks, let's say, and also don't die to our sweepers, early sweepers so easy. But for 2 mana, she says, return Rutha to its owner's hand, so to yours, and then copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose a new target for the copy. So it's basically another copy spell for 2 mana. That is also can be really good if you're missing maybe some copy spells that we have, and we have here, you see maybe 6 copy spells additionally to copy our meal spells. And this is the other piece that maybe not so often played. Seagate Stormcaller, she says 2 mana 2/1, and she says whenever she enters the battlefield, copy the next instant or sorcery spell with mana value 2 or less you cast this turn. If it was kicked, but usually you never kick it, it's just too expensive. Seagate Stormcaller was kicked, copy the spell twice instead. So what we are looking to do with this combo is simple. With 7 mana, as I said, it's easy to do, usually on turn 5 or 6, is you bring the Seagate Stormcaller, you play Galvanic Lituration, so Seagate Stormcaller, copy the Galvanic Lituration off the copy of Galvanic Lituration, so you copy it multiple times, and then you play Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Then it will be copied, I think it was like 4 times or 5 times, and then you usually 1 turn meal your opponent, because opponent usually has already into turn 5, turn 6, maybe like 50 cards, depends against who you're playing, and then you can easily meal it, especially against aggressive decks. They don't have so much mana cost in their graveyard or in their library, so you want to meal them. Rutha is basically the same as Seagate Stormcaller. It can copy something multiple times, so you have Rutha on the board. In turn 7 you can play Galvanic, pay the 2 mana for the Rutha, copy the Galvanic, and then play Tisha's Hideous Laughter, again get 4 copies of it, and again meal. The rest is here just to control the aggro and find your combo pieces together. Right, so this is basically the deck that is built around. As I said, you can easily remove Epiphany and replace it with something else, because this is not a big point in the combo. Lands, we run 22 lands, but we have also some double-sided lands, you see maybe, so lands you never have an issue. But I don't like this deck because it's just too basic for me, and also not effective or consistent enough against control decks. This is why I built this deck, Meal to Kill Big, and this is basically a Simic version of a meal deck, a Simic Ramp Meal, let's say, right? And here we see already our Ruin Crab, that is like the star of this deck. Then we have some ramp spells, but also really important spells that play a big role in this deck, because we are going to not only mill our opponent but also combo mill sometimes our opponent. And here, if you maybe see, we have Shaya and Ancient Green Warden. These 4 cards basically can establish an amazing combo where you can almost one turn mill your opponent, because let's first check the cards that are not often used. Shaya is a legendary creature for 5 mana, and her toughness and power is equal to the lands you control. And then it has an extra non-token creatures you control are forest lands in addition to their other types. So everything you have, all the creatures that we here have, they are also forests, also lands that triggers an additional trigger from our landfall creature. So you can get some crazy mills with it, or crazy tokens, especially with Skewed Swarm and Ruin Crap on the board. Each land creates a Skewed Swarm, or each creature creates a Skewed Swarm. Let's say you play Neverwinter Dryad, you play him for 1, you create a Skewed Swarm, like you create a creature. This creature is triggering another triggers if it's over 6 mana, that also triggers a Ruin Crap. So it's just like the triggers get out of the hands. You can sometimes have like 120 triggers. I had in my playtesting, I think, like 128 triggers of everything happening. Sometimes the game takes a long time to proceed it. So if you play on mobile, maybe it will crash. I don't know, but it can definitely happen that you have a few hundred triggers, because Ashaya makes everything land. And there is another small combo, Ashaya and our Cyclone Summoner, worth mentioning. Cyclone Summoner, a 7 mana, 7/7, and says when he enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, you always cast it from our hand, return all permanents to their owner's hand except they are giants, wizards, or lands. And Ashaya makes everything a land that we have. All the creatures that we have are lands, except our Wren, but we are not sad if we return the Wren, because then we can create another token. But anyway, he returns everything, so you can sometimes one side board return the opponent and go for 1 turn kill the opponent, because you have so many stuff on your board and the opponent lost everything. So this is also sometimes a really cool combo. Ancient Green Warden let you play lands out of your graveyard. This is why we have 3 Evolving Wilds. But also, anytime a landfall trigger ability happens, it happens an additional time. So Ruin Crap now mills not only for 6 or for 3, it mills for 6. A Skewed Swarm creates not 1 copy, it creates 2, and so on and so on. So everything multiplies, and it can get really crazy out of hands. And yeah, do not take too much. Let's see what the rest does. So basically here we have Ramp. Here, Field Trip. It's okay because you have learned, but otherwise I would recommend maybe, and you will see the gameplay with Field Trip of course, but I would recommend to remove it and maybe play 4 of Rolling Growth, because Rolling Growth at first it gives you more landfall triggers, because you can put 2 lands to the battlefield, so it gives you instantly the landfall triggers, and it's an instant, so it's much easier to play against other control decks, for example. Because if they keep up mana, for example, to play at the end Memory Deluge at the end of your turn, and maybe have also a counter spell, if they play Memory Deluge, you're zack playing this Rolling Regrowth, getting another 2 additional triggers, or if opponent tries to remove something, you play zack, again insta speed, 2 lands, 2 triggers, and you are ready to go. And often, for example, they try to remove Skewed Swarm, you play it, Rolling Regrowth, it's your 6th land that's touching the battlefield, you create another copy of a Skewed Swarm, so you can keep on copying everything. So yeah, Rolling Regrowth definitely better than Field Trip, but Field Trip I added because I thought learn ability, why not? With our Divide by Zero, we have 5 learn abilities, and you see we have here the typical lesson cards. So this is maybe something to consider. Memory Deluge to find the combo pieces easier. Quadrix Cultivator, the same purpose here. He enters as a creature. If you have a Shia on the board, he triggers all the land for abilities, but he also searches for an untapped land, and you can put it on the battlefield, also additional triggers, so triggers can get out of hands. And 2 of Rend 7, because constant landfalls, you can constantly loot for your lands, you can also create some tree folks to maybe provide some blockers. Yeah. Evolving Wilds, we talked already, a lot of basics, because we need a lot of basics in this land. Altogether we have 24 lands with an average curve of 3.2, but it's not a big deal because we have a lot of ramp here. And yeah, this is basically the deck. You're gonna see the gameplay. I like it a lot. I like this version really much more than the Easy version, but it's for you to decide. Easy version, great against aggro decks. this version great against mid-range and control decks. So you can decide whatever you feel for. Both of these decks will be down in the description. Tell me what you like. I personally, from all this week, I love the lucky number 13. This was the best deck I think I ever played with and ever created for alternative wincon, but also just for the fun factor and the win rate. So yeah, on this spot, I don't want to hold you longer off. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, guys. I'm gonna go back to work to make the video for you with the highlights, so we can make something cool with it. And I plan to do something cool. Tori Dice knows about it because he's in my Discord, so if you want to know more about it, maybe you join my Discord server. The link will be also down in the description, and I will do something really cool for this highlight video of the spoiler of Crimson Vow, and I hope you all will enjoy it. Otherwise, let's jump right into the gameplay, see how this deck will perform for us. Zolali, let's check it out. Soul Dryer. Soul Dyer. Good English. Good English. This looks better. Question is, I play blue, do nothing. Play crab, play wild. Yeah, so Dried can go. Dried can go, and this deck is by far, let's say, the most scoopable deck. Because a lot of opponents, like I had games I started out with 2 crabs in a row and opponents scoop on turn 2. Then I had games where the opponent knows what is coming towards him and then they scoop. So a negate, I know what you are. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Soul Dyer? What the hell? Like, people scoop everywhere. I mean, I take it, it's okay, I just mill 3 cards. I literally, what you're like, okie dokie. So, from the ramp it's pretty good, but from our mill it's not so good. Let's see. Maybe Spilly doesn't scoop on turn 2. And we can at least collect some footage for you. Because, yeah, terrible. Funny in the same time, but also terrible because it's really, really difficult. Really, really difficult to do here anything. Okay, sure, attack. Okay. Okie dokie. You're some sort of sacrifice deck. Let's get our next land out. And another one. It's okay. A little bit sad that we didn't draw our land. But it's okay. Now we have 4. Next turn we can go with Kandrik's Cultivator. Then we have 5. And 2 Cyclones is not bad, but I have only 2. This is weird why I draw both of them. Light Witch needs to suffer. Suffer, my friend. You transform him, right? Yeah. Transforms him in 4/4 demon. Okay, just demon. He is a wizard, so he will be definitely not be bounced. Take action, obviously. And you. So, if our opponent again attacks with both, I will block the 4/4 with both of them. The opponent can choose what he's killing. Okay, gas is okay. He wants to sacrifice the gas, so he's gonna attack with both of them. The question is, do I take it? I mean, 8 damage is a lot of damage, but I don't wanna just chumpy with a creature that can almost kill this bad boy. And we can do it like this. You cost 3, you cost 3. Okay, this is already better. So let's see what our opponent will do. So I will definitely be able to. Okay. We block 1. Or do we? Yeah, sure. We block 1. Bounce the other one. He maybe sacrifice him. Yeah, he does. We take exhibition. And pass. And this is a cool part of Roiling Regrowth. It's an instant. We can play it on our opponent's turn. A love is okay. A love is okay. Create your things. Let's put some cards on the board. Two, I said. Okay, Wren is also not bad, but first we go up. Draw a Cyclone. Return everything. Let's see what our opponent wanna do now. And until now we are just Simic Ramp. Opponent wants to kill it, is okay. And 3 mana. What do you wanna do for 3 mana? Okay. The other one too? Okay. And the Night Witch, okay. Do he need to tap it? No, he just need to pay 3. So he can sacrifice 1, do 2. Then we are going to bring out you. Sure, right? I wanna start getting my meal parts together. And looks like the game doesn't want me to. So let's see. If opponent attacks with all, I will block 2 for one of them and 1 for one of them. The Night Witch can go through if the opponent wants. If he doesn't, he sacrifices Night Witch. Maybe can deal with one of my tokens. Spilly. Don't play on time. I'm already proud that you didn't concede on the second turn. A meat hook for 0. Ah, this is how you wanna do it. Sure. Sure. So kill you. We kill you, right? Right. Okay. Okay. The twitchy eye. The eye twitchy. And slowly but surely. But this is a good answer for it. So we first play you. We start plussing you. And because I want to have some lands here. Then we play you. And we go in. You are a plan horror. So theoretically... Okay. Theoretically he could kill me if he has a removal for him and then attack with Faceless Heaven. But who knows, right? Not a Faceless Heaven. Okay, pass summoning. Do Jadar. This is a lot of death triggers. And do the Shade. Okay. Then. How do we do that? It's a good question, right? Sure, we create you. We play you out, and we keep the divide by 0 to heal us a little bit. The opponent plays LOL. It's okay. Minus. Okay. Now he wants to attack most likely. Does he? Let's see, let's see. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We block you, 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 and you, right? Then we bounce you. And we take... What else can heal me? Main contaminating breach is okay. Environmental science. Environmental science can heal me. Meat hook for nada. Okay. Let's do it like this. For blue. This is an interesting game, huh? Then we play you for 0. And we bring everything back, right? Because if I attack, he blocks, I lose a life, he gains a life. No, I lose a life. So let's bring everything back. I could have done it a little bit smarter, but okay. How much he has? 6, 7. Oh, he can kill me now if he wants with Faceless Heavens. Let's see if you see it. No, he doesn't. That's good. Otherwise, you could activate double Faceless Heaven, attack my face. I could block only 1. I have only 4. Krabby boy. Not even mad about it. Huh? Thank you. Oh. This is a lot of cards here. Moving Wilds. You. This is 3 damage. If he plays the meat hook, right? Okay. I should have attacked, I think. Okay. And let's see if we can mill out our opponent. With a little bit of luck, it's still possible. We maybe draw another Ruin Crab, then we can 0 with our run and play 3 lands out. Opponent has Skycliffe Shade, that's okay. Ah, he goes for 4. Okay, okay. I know I'm dead. Because all his creatures... Oh, it was even a Ruin Crab on top. All his creatures gonna die and deal me 4 damage. Chup 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 chup. Good game, my friend. Spilly. Let's check another one out. We go first against Tall Boy the Pants. Okay. Cool name. Everybody drives with a bike. And yeah, let's keep it. Let's keep it. And this deck is definitely not as much fun as the deck from yesterday, the lucky number 13, because yesterday was just an amazing day. Also a really good run. I mean, this deck do not suffer from... should have done the sequence a little bit different, but okay. Looks like Ease-It maybe, or some other meal stuff. Yesterday dex was just amazing. Lucky number 13 was really much fun to play, really competitive, really how you say it, let's say entertaining, like crazy entertaining. Okay, opponent can remove the Dryad, otherwise it will be difficult. Another blue source. You wanna remove now something? No? Okay. Then let's go in. Let the Dryad make a little bit of damage, because it's also an alternative win. If we kill them instead of milling them. This is why the deck is called Mill to Kill. Because we can mill and also kill. But let's see what we got here. Literation looks maybe like turns, right? Like turns used to run Unexpected Windfall, but also the debate against Lyra, or yeah, for damage against maybe some other shenanigans. Let's grab another land, a greeny one. Oh, Fading Hope is okay. This is okay, my friend, this is okay. Fading Hope is by far not the worst. Let's take the Greenland. Ui. I cannot field trip right now, right? I can play you. And I can play you. So let's see if opponent wants to remove something. Maybe he has like Cinderclasm that removes all the scutes. Okay, Hazard is okay. But then next turn he has 2 mana. Are you stuck on mana and using Hazard? I know. He has some. Okay, then we play you. And let's keep it. Looks like he has some interaction. This is why the instances will be really good. Field Trip as a sorcerer I don't want to use right now, so he doesn't counter it. If opponent counters right now the Ruin Trap, then of course I'm gonna use the Field Trip. Nah, tall boy. Divide by 0. Sure. Why not? Why not, my friend? And then we gonna use you. Just to get the lands, the triggers. Chup. Mill some stuffs from the opponent. And easy turns is definitely interesting. Right now I didn't mill anything really impactful. But who knows, right? Who knows? Maybe if he has his own Lyra, maybe I fill his graveyard for it. But I hope I will mill him a little bit faster then. Is he getting ready for the combo? I think so. Okay, then we play you first. Yeah. Fading Hope it. That's okay. That's okay, he definitely has a Lyra. And that's okay. So we play you back. If we play you, we have 2 mana. Right? And then we're gonna do it like this. Sacrifice the green one. Get the green and the blue one. And mill them for a bunch. Ah, there goes another Cinder. Okay, okay, there is a Lyra. So he definitely should have a Lyra in the hand. Definitely. Right? And here, Lyra, divide by 0 2 times, Smoldering Egg 2 times, Demon Ball, Fading Hopes, divide by 0, Fading Hopes, and Debate. Okay. This is not the verse. Okay, my opponent looks like he doesn't want to play Lyra. Or do you? I can imagine it's really annoying to play against Krebs, but basically I feel your graveyard right now. Tuk, tuk, tuk. And as soon opponent is... Okay, as soon as opponent tapped out, like right now, we can play you. Then we play Evolving Wilds. Double mill, because he doubles all the mills. And then we do it again. And we take what? A blue one, sure. Doesn't really matter right now. Mill a little bit more to deluge. And we stay back. Ancient Green Warden will be a good blocker against Flyer. There goes the Liar. For 1 mana you can bouncy something, but it's not a big deal because... yeah, you need to account that I can replay it anytime. And do more stuff. So let's see what we're gonna draw, let's see what we're gonna play. 1 mana is not a big deal. Still 1 mana, still not a big deal. And can we mill him the next turn? I think so, right? I would not have bounce prep, but okay. You can have your dragon. Doesn't want to do anything. This is pretty good. So we play you. Right. We play you. Right. I don't want to play Cube because he has Cinderclasm in his hand. Then we search for another land. Green one. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then we play the Dryad. And search with a Dryad for a land. Another green one. Yes, yes, yes. Good game, my friend. Good game. Yes. Nice win. Yeah, easy turns with Liar. Not bad, I think, right? This is pretty good. Should we make a cut on this? Because I have a really busy day today because I'm preparing this highlight review for the Crimson Vow set, and there is a lot of work to do. And first, it's the first time I'm doing it. Second, I need to find all the cards, collect them, then give my opinion to it and everything. So maybe, let me see, maybe we can fit one more. Okay, it's almost 2 already until I'm finished here. Yeah, I think we do one more and then we will make it, right? Federico. Why is this name sound so familiar? I don't even know. Federico, did I play it against you? Maybe, but let's try it. Some ramp in the hand is okay. Play you, we play you. Next turn we play you and keep up the 2 mana. Ramp a little bit, we need the blue source anyway. Ah, mono green, huh? No tax. 2 mana, 3 mana, field trip. Search just for a forest. I was considering to remove field trip completely, but the learn ability is what keeps me a little bit, let's say, back. Okay, chariot on turn 3 is not bad. This is nice. Let's ramp a little bit. Because we have a lot of ways to get forests, but not a lot of ways to get islands. And Basically, this is the downside that I have, so a little bit with it. We are going to look for my blue source. Then we are going to play you as a blocker for the chariot. And then let's see where we can go from there. Maybe opponent can drop his Ren. Could happen. And so far, as I said, the deck, when it wins like crazy. When it loses in a really unspectacular way, let's say, because in some point you are in some point of the game you are like forced to lose because you have no other answers. For example, if opponent goes really wide or has a lot of cheap creatures, maybe even with ATB abilities and stuff like this. So this is a little bit, let's say, annoying part of it, but when you win, you're winning like wow, you know, like everything, all the puzzle pieces come together, and then you can mill, you can like the win before against Izet, you saw it. There you have like puzzles coming together. Suddenly opponent don't have any more answers, they are forced to do things that they don't want to do, and you are just keep on doing your things. So this is, I think, where the deck shines, but it's, I think, by far not as entertaining as lucky number 13, because I think from the whole week, everything we did, all the decks, lucky number 13 is the best deck so far I played as a tournament win con, because it's entertaining to play. You can win without a win con, but you can also win with a win con in one turn, like, whereas literally it seems like you have no chance. Opponent has Blizzard Blow, by the way, and you suddenly win the game. So this is like really much fun, but also you have chance against aggressive, non-aggressive, like literally against everything you have a chance to play, and this is why I love the deck so much. Jesus, this is a lot of damage. I would like to have my Cyclop, but it looks like the game doesn't want to reward me with a Cyclop. So I'm gonna play you, no. I'm gonna play you, no. You see, like, I really have nothing to play. Basic Forest is not interesting. Here I have 4 mana open, but I cannot play him. I could maybe play him, hope for a blue land and play him. So I think I'm gonna play him, just to prevent maybe the wolf also to going in. And, oh no, wait, I think it comes untapped, right? Let's hope it comes untapped. Yes, it comes untapped, because then we can play him, because he has Blizzard Brawl, and he will kill definitely one of them, and yeah. Root Coil Creeper, 5 mana, 6 mana. For 6 mana you can do some broken stuff with mono green, like double spell all-grown troll. He could also go in with the wolf, pump it maybe to kill my Condrix, but he will Blizzard Brawl it, because I'm sure they have it. Mono green always has Blizzard Brawl. Like literally, guys, if you play against mono green, expect them to have a 95% Blizzard Brawl and an 85% Snake Surveil. Like, this is my genius tip to you. If you play against mono green, those cards are 95% in the hand or 85% in the hand. And against mono white, always expect how you call it, Skyclave Apparition on turn 3. So always play the things that you want them to Skyclave Apparition, and also always expect Elite Spellbinder maybe on turn 4 or 5. Okay. How do we do it? This is 4, 3, tum. I mean, this will be the smartest block, but this is 8, 11 damage. Let's see. Let me see. Evolving Wilds, but it brings me nothing. I think this will be a loss, guys, but let's see, because until now I don't see a way out. I can play you, and do I have a Greenland there? No, I don't. Um, Field Trip doesn't really give me anything. I can play Ran, but this is alone 6. This is Trample, and this is 4. Oh, I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, I'm certain that this is a loss. But let's see, Federico. Let's see. Maybe he make some miss. I like your kitty. It can. Your kitty has fleas, by the way, and you has fleas too. I saw you scratching your fleas out of yourself. Also, my girlfriend come in to the room and said, "Why your cat has fleas?" And then it was scratching all the fleas out, or flea demons, whatever it has. Didn't understood this play, but I was dead anyway. So go in, my friend, go in. I have nothing, literally. Oh, good game. You see, Blizzard Bro. Hello, my friend. Now he's just BSing me, but it's okay. I give him that. Play your meta deck. Copy. No blocks, no need to block. And yeah, good game, Federico. Good game. So far, I think I have win rate 50% exactly. 2 losses, 2 wins. One of them was mill, the other one was, I think, a concede, as always. So yeah, the deck is playable, definitely. I think it shines against other mill decks, or definitely has a possibility to mill, but also to win better than the Izzet mill, the one where you copy all your mill copy spells. Just for the simple reason that this Izzet deck can often, if you don't have the right cards in the right time, in the right moment on the board or in your hand, you're gonna lose, because you run out or of copy spells or of mill spells. So most likely by turn 5 the game is already decided. This is maybe also an upwards or like something positive to take off the deck, because the games will be more faster. This deck has the possibility also to win without a mill con, so you don't need to mill the opponent, but it can also mill, and it can mill really fast, as you saw in the Izzet deck, how like efficient we were milling constantly, even if he has some bounce spells, even if he has some interruptions, counter spells, and so on and so on. I think this deck definitely shines. So if you approach a meta where you play a lot against Izzet, against more slower decks, let's say, then this deck is definitely the way to go. And if you play against a more aggressive type of decks, more mono white, more like this, mono green, for example, is also a good target for a Izzet mill deck, because there you can mill them out on turn 5, turn 6, depends how your hand is lying, but often you can copy the Tasha's Lowther, I think the card names, yeah? You can copy it like 3-4 times, maybe sometimes, depends how your cards are lying, so you will mill this sort of decks that have cheap spells. The maximum spell in this mono green deck, I think the maximum that they have is Ren, and usually they run maybe like 1, 2, 3, depends. All others are like 3-4 mana, so you mill them definitely fast. You mill usually with 1 Tasha, you mill maybe around 10 to 13 cards. So if you hit the combo for 2-3 mills, you mill around 40-45 cards. And see here, you see the opponent is right now on 46 cards in his library. So I would, let's say we are now in turn 7, I would have won against him with my Izzet mill deck. But I would have definitely lost against the Izzet turns or Izzet dragons the game before. So yeah, both decks has up and downsides. If I will bet on a deck, I will bet on this one, because this one has just more possibility, more competitiveness. And yeah, this is so far it for the deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the deck. We finally, let's say, finished the alternative WinCon week. I enjoyed it a lot, especially, as I said, lucky number 13, amazing deck. Stadium was also really much fun, but not as amazing as the lucky number 13. If you haven't checked it out, check definitely out. The lucky number 13 is just a great deck, great WinCon, and great fun to play. And yeah, now I will go collect all the cards for the review that I'm preparing. I will make something special for you. I hope you will like it. On this note, guys, thank you really much for watching. Thank you really much for supporting me. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao.